Welcome, everyone, to the last activation for Mission 2. We're finishing off in Egypt, and as always, we will begin this activation by grounding our energies and clearing us of anything that we do not need at this time. Everyone, just take a deep breath and settle into your heart on the exhale. Feel free to visualize, as always, as much as you need to, and just let your mind go and feel. We call upon Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Blessed Mother Mary, and the Holy Sacred Spirit of God, to come to us all now and to clear, cleanse, purify, and protect us from all forms of manipulation and coercion, fear, dread, vulnerability, lies, deceit, and delusion, black magic, witchcraft, incantations, and spells, oaths, vows, and curses so spoken, bindings and cordings, and all forms of psychic attack, misuse of crystalline energies, imposition of negative thought forms, bullying, and intimidation. Please clear, cleanse, and purify from all angles of time and space. Please let it be so now. And within this decree, we ask that we are able to reclaim, integrate, and access all that is rightful for us from all angles of time and space. Please let it be so now. We ask for our auras to be cleansed with pearlescent light, to hold higher level vibrations consistent with our highest serving purpose. For our groundings to be cleansed and purified with titanium fire, to facilitate a deeper connection and understanding of Mother Earth. And we ask for the color of lime green to come through from Mother Earth and to begin to fill our bodies and ground us in the deepest way that will serve us at this time. For the wonderful angelics that surround us, to flush us with the wonderful life-affirming colors of rose quartz, indigo, lemon, and amethyst, purple, lilac, blue, and magenta. For Archangel Sandalphon to bring up the 12 golden anchors and 12 rays of light, and for the sacred Holy Spirit of God to be with us now, and to bring through the sacred golden rays of the Christ consciousness, to align us with the truth of our sacred covenant and the Word of God. Breathe. Feel your energies flow and drench your path with light. Thank you.
Omne, 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 halo. Omne, 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 ti. For now is the time, they say. Urai e rai nolo ninake. No nan hue nan ula. An no naiki. Puman porape pora piganto lai. Pi mako kate lolo inan horokai. For today we bring down the light, they say. koro ki na kolo ki na unate lo lan re ra urakai lolo araki koman nastro nana holai lolo inan holo inan kelo ki ko kanahe ishnan lolo ishnan kotai ishnan koloti. For today we connect and we align all 12 of the chakras. Pimo tai pimo irake lolo kinante. So deep within the earth in Brazil, we have the soul star chakra. Unan elo anaki, lan ho ki tolo kelo marakilo ai no man nistroke. And we call on that crystal to begin the process. Inan holomai molo mia kikiko kikia hona inate. I ranko tai holo inan kolo ki nan ustra huero ki. So we come to the knees and the chakra in Turkey. Kokan istra kolote nanho maka una huero kai. So that we may begin to walk anew, they say. Kulan kinan ustra ana te kailo ina konana unana wero ki. Istra kolo kimante. So as we bring this column of light up out of the earth, ilo tia ulakai, we bring it up into the base, the life force, the Chinese system of life. Alohai, Alohai, Minai Ke. So we open the life force chakra, Ira Kulatai, to let all the light into our reality. Ira Kodo Kimantai Lolo Aname. So as the light permeates the life force area, Ira Kodo Tai, we begin to bring that cord of light higher into the body. Turaya Hiro Ara Nolaki. So then we enter the area of the gut, the German chakra. Kolan Kirai Ura Kikaiho Mana Lelai Oroki. And we open all of the German ley lines. Muran Mairo Muran Ki Lolo Arate Anko Mai no Inan Le Lela Urakai Tam Kan no Katilo Hanlo Mai no Ki Istra Kolo Hailo Inan Olote Inana Kuka Huero Tai Lolo Aname. And as we give birth to these new humans, I Rak Kaiho Mi, Mana Una Inakai, Lon Hai Meroti, we bring the light up higher into our bodies, into the will chakra. Kikra kustawe wanta lolokai, to allow the will of the gods to permeate our lives. Human Hui Gatai, Human Hui Gati, and to allow all that light from the will of the gods to enter our hearts. Hikra Kakailo Ki, we connect the crystal heart in Nepal with the crystal heart in South Africa. Ranko hinana anatelo ana magran ustra leyline ki junta huero anro mai lolo ki kataihomi. So we bring the energies from the heart into the high heart. Kika lula man astra kenlopi. So the little islands are the little islands of Malta. Kukan hinan lolome mana usten laloki. We open all the portals around the islands of Malta. Tu man rogan ilake una ki kola hinana mai no nina ke minan unan ulo te inan ula kai ku huen roki. And so the voice of the world is needed now. Unan ilate. So we connect the voice crystal in India, Iko Lilo, Ikate, Lolo Maraki, Hun Ke Tai, Hun Ke Lo, Hunka Manaki, Lo Line, Leme, Lolo He, Lolo Astren Moki. Koro Kamai Koro Kati, Koro Kataya He, Ku Ka Huen Nan Noga Tai, Noga Inanake. And so to prepare for the gods who are returning to our planet, Ugran Kailo Ki, one must begin to think at the right frequency, they say. Uglan Kelo Kakayano, Uglan Kikinanto, Astran Lolo Pyro Pinan Istrake. So we command the crystal in Norway to ignite its light across the planet. Unana, Inana Kai, Inana, Kutran Ke, Lolo, Arakai, Orote, Ololilai Hi no Mel. So we bring the energy up again. We bring it up from the soul star in Brazil. We bring it up through Turkey, the knees. We bring it up through our groin and the life force of China, where it enters Germany and can be spun into infinite energies throughout our planet. Kuran Kilai Korote, Lolo Maya Ki. And as the energies hit our will center, Ura Kilate, we keep our attention firmly on the will of God, Igla Kolo Kumantai, Lolo Irate. For without the will of God, the heart, it is almost pointless to open the heart without the will of God. Nimaya Noroki, Namaya Lolo Hairoki, Kinan Ustren Pa Huka Tailo, Huka Tinan Ko. For the little islands in Malta, Ugra Kelo Ki, Mantra Ustra Huen La Tilo Mel, that bring the light from the spirit realm down. Hishno Manso Hisla Ho, Hisla Holoke. Toro Tiglan Ara No, Nara Kairo Ki, Tanlo Mana Kurate, Lanho Kita Kel. So we turn our attention to Cairo, Kurana Kailo Ti, Anstran Loklante, Ushta Ke, Ushta Huero Ki. and the keys that we all held from yesterday. Hino no mana hino manaki lantro histro kista kelo hista kakanate puhuen hanlo hikatailo manstra ko kanane hi no tai to lantaki huka hirate lomlai lomla inan hokate. For the hands they give us action. Ikrate lolo man lolo manate. And what is or what are humans without action? Tuka tailo tuka ke lomlai inak nustra hue. So we return to the voice box. Sikra kolo hantakai lolo makrati. And we speak gently. Kustana nikatatana hukana tatayaho. Histana hunanate. Lom lai mero, lom lai mi. Lamho antako. For now is the time to reverse the fortunes of this planet. Ran ho kilai nolo man astran ke kolai tilai pi man urokai. So we begin to bring harmony between the voice and the mind. Ulai quero kinante lamhai lolote. And we connect the mind further upwards. Ikran olo Ikran olotai, lomle meroti, kinan huero astra, kushnan hilo. Into the Russian chakra, kuchran teloma, those massive lands of light. Piran poro pikantahai lolo makrenti. For the light is now bubbling in the crown chakra of our planet Sophia. Iran koro ikname lolo makratai. For it is only darkness. Ikran toloki. Hanto leyline worokai. Lamle kushta ikratelo. Hinan kolotai. For we are still stuck, they say. Uklente, we are stuck in a piece of our collective unified force field. Ishtenko tai, tuk kitaya no, this 1942. Tigren roraiki, ramre tolo mana tukayahe, usten noroki, lamlai lolo lamla kun we nan onate. For the winds of change are coming through us, they say. Lula lila lana, lula lilai timon kai, untre koloti. For we enter a new age now, inan kolotai, runka telo, runka ranko, rinana, runan ustrake. Munan Mairo Munan Ke Lomle Keroti. So the next connection from Russia, the crown, is up into the United States and our higher levels of awareness. Igren kolo mai, igren kolo tiga tairoki. And from there we may bring down light. Tiglen kolai, tiglen homan, tigo harake. Inen olo, inen kai, lolo marate. Hi nan ostro, anto juegra kolo airoki. For we begin to bring these separate and unique energies together now, today. So we are like placing a rod from pole to pole, a rod that reaches right through the center of our planet, they say. Kumand, 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 queerly. Kumand, laiho, kumantayaki. So now, Ishno kai, Ishno ti, Ushna inana olote, Kira koro, Kira tai, Lolo mantrako. Tagren kolo tagren ki lolo anime. So wherever you are in that column of light, ikla koro kanta humante. You each have a key which has been prepared for you today. Anailo, anai, homante. So now is the moment, ikla korotai, when you can use that key of yours. Lu la kai lulate, lula quentoli, ikran, ikran, ulo, ikran, ukatai, nomo, 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 nomo ti. So today is the final activation of our process. Ikren, ikren, un name. Un ne nelo ki, ne ne nolo nayati. And there is no need to worry or to go deeper in this journey that we have been on, they say. Koline qui koline ko. For all has been done as all was done, they say. So when you're able, we're going to come back into the physical body. We're going to breathe. right down into the heart. Feeling every cell of the body,
Oh,
letting our bodies receive that light.
oh,
And then when you're able, we can let the eyes come open. Oh.
now you're welcome to share if you'd like to.
A lot of light. And I feel deeply grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, please, Sabina. Yeah, before we started, I felt very calm in my heart and very expanded. And now it feels like it's really good to have this all the way in my body. You know, I really felt like I connected it to my physical body, so it's not outside. Um, it's um, it's in my body. And I saw a lot of green. I was also having this, so I connected with a lot of green, which is the color I truly love. And I can see clearly how much distortion is there from the past, but it really felt like something in the back of my heart um, open, so it can harmonize no matter what we still have in history in our mindset, because so many timelines are not our timelines. They're just, you know, we bring them up again and again so that we can really go with a timeline like yesterday we named it the universal timeline. So it's yeah, it really feels like seeing all this, but not um there's no need to fix it. It's just like we can move beyond it, and then it will evolve in a way where we don't bring old energies to old places. So yeah, it's good. It feels I feel lighter today, much lighter. Thank you. That's nice. Beautiful. Thank you very much for anchoring in Egypt, Sabine. Mhm.
I'd like to share.
Please, Tatiana.
Um, for me, it went through the solar plexus, like I am center, and it just started vibrating from inside outside, and even my body start, like my hands start vibrating with that. Very interesting. And then when we were taking the light from the Brazil, the Soul Star up. And whenever the light was traveling through it and went up, and then the message was like everything, you know, like what I have in me, that information, that data, I guess, it went it collected inside of me, and it went up, kind of like I was bringing the information from here to the space. And then when it came from space down, so it went Atartum to heaven to earth. So it's like download the, another light. And then it took me to the core of the earth, to the iron core, red and hot. And then it showed me is that the pressure was so hot and strong pressure that it needed a release, and voila, the Hawaii came in.
Uh,
And the volcanoes, it showed me how through the lava, the volcanoes, it's like just like what we did with our light. It went from the core out through the volcanoes and released the pressure. It's kind of like a, yeah, so release the pressure, and then it was so beautiful. And then the key, when you get the key, my key was the metal key, and I went inside the core of the earth and I just put it in, and it melted it. It took it inside, it melted, and with that key, by melting inside the core of the earth, it's like it's inside. So it's like the key was on its own, it was the element needed to the core of the earth. And so by dissolving and melting in it, it's like a new DNA, almost like something new entered it and became, so it started working on that. I don't know how to explain it. And then so yeah, and the message also, like, no, that's it, yeah. So it was, thank you, powerful, and I was just all inside. It was awesome. So thank you for bringing me back to my human form, because I was like, I just want to travel more. So thank you. It's powerful.
Thank you, Tatiana.
mhm.
Okay, Jimmy left.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Well then.
I've been dreaming of Africa last night as well. So I told you on the briefing, my attention has gone completely into Africa. And it's like I'm sitting in meditation and I can feel the continent and it feels beautiful. And the timeline that they've given me to feel is the timeline of 24,000 years ago. So I'm currently experiencing the delight of this energy coming from Africa as it was at the end of heaven. Um, and Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to the next series of activations because this timeline that runs backwards from 24,000 years ago to 36,000 years ago, it's just very exciting to think that we're going to re-experience what it was like, even if it's where it's one of the fast, this is what I've channeled and I've written. One of the fastest routes to transform a planet is to inject the timelines of heaven on earth. So that was the last time we had heaven on earth. That's when the Nile was flooded. So when you have water lapping at the Sphinx, you have heaven on earth. And so we are, all the beings of light in support of our work, are sending in the light and the love from that timeline. And it's curious because we're also passing through a particular piece of space where these timelines exist as well. So it's all, as we understand, nothing is separate. We're all part of a bigger um, I look at the universe like a clock. That's how I see time everywhere. So as we go back to Africa for our next mission, we're going back to Africa. In essence, we're here physically, but the energies we'll be working with will be the energies between 24,000 years ago and 36,000 years ago. That's what we'll be bringing in to the land, and that's also what we'll be taking into our bodies. So I just wanted to prepare you for what's coming, that we'll be continually reintroducing these energies into our heavenly bodies.
Sounds like a great time ahead.
And also, I need to say as well, there is some darkness associated with some of the work we're going to do as well. So we're going to start facing issues around sexuality. Probably we'll start doing that over the next 6 months. It may come up in some of the courses that we're doing, because sexuality and the fall of that previous heavenly civilization was associated with sexuality. So that's definitely going to be coming up over the next 6 to 12 months, almost certainly. That's one part of the work I see as it's happening. And I'm also being guided that Enki played a large role in a lot of the destruction of Africa. And so we will also be revisiting some of the roles that Enki had in that time, which resulted in the shift down for the later period of Atlantis. So we'll be exploring some of those energies as well. So it's not just going to be light, we're going to be exploring in the work we're doing the next 6 months. I just wanted to just share that because I think it's important. It's going to be very multidimensional what's going to be happening to this group and to the people that are participating in our work over the next year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket.
David, it's interesting you said Anki's. When you were channeling, there was a sentence, Ani, Nun, Naki, Ni, Nani. And I was thinking you're going to say Anunnakis, I was like, all right. And so I think there's things coming through. Like now you said, Anki, Anunnakis, are they different, right?
Well, Enki is a god, and Enki's like my uncle. So
Got you.
if Thoth is my dad, Enki's my uncle.
Got
And
it. Thank you.
I had a very traumatic sexual upbringing from the age of 13. I was groomed and abused by a member of my family. And it all correlates. Like, I'm very aware my personal experience of life directly relates to all the energy work that I'm doing, but also with it, there's a correspondence, at least for me, with the group work. Now, your correspondences are all going to be different, so please don't take it personally that you have to go and have a chat with Enki. But I know that I'm going to be, and we'll be reevaluating some of those experiences from his different roles that he played, because we have a one-sided perspective on some of the gods, which doesn't allow us to see more holistically that they were only playing particular roles for particular reasons that we all needed to experience. So we will be on a deep dive, a deep process of reevaluating some of our pasts. That's what I can say. Because people get into the idea that there's right and wrong here, and that's just a human formation. A human thought stream is to think any of it's wrong, when in fact it's all divinely ordained and orchestrated, even the catastrophes. So we have to bear that in mind as we go back and revisit these timelines. There are reasons within reasons within reasons.
Yeah, like one of my teachers, Matthias De Stefano, said, so we are everybody going towards north, but in order to reach the north, you got to clean up the south, where you come from. He said, that's what we're doing now. We're literally going back to where we come from. We're cleaning it all up. Integrating, transforming, transcending, and then here's a Norse, hello Norse,
Yeah.
So that's what we're really doing. I could see in my life that I'm going back and cleaning up all those thousands of years. So thank you for being part of it and going together. It's more fun this way
It's a
than
lot more fun this way.
by yourself. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, an interesting fact. I work with children, and it's amazing how this generation of kids, they all into dinosaurs. Like my generation, we didn't even talk about like what dinosaur? These kids, it's the dinosaurs, the aliens, planets. They love it. It's like 3 years or 2 years, 3 years old. They came with that. They're like, let's do dinosaurs, bring back, like, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be exploring those timelines. That this I'm like my experience of dinosaurs is just ecstatic. Yeah, it's an ecstatic timeline, dinosaurs. Yes,
Yeah,
Sabina.
Sabina, please.
Understanding, am I on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my understanding, there are always levels of heaven on earth at any time. So in the Vedic, we would call it Satya Yuga, and it's here. It's just a question if it's accessible
Hmm.
from the consciousness, but it's always here, and it always brings the higher balance. So from that point, I see that some of the things cannot happen because there is a greater balance occurring. It's not just about some people wanting to do something. It has to be in a divine timing because the greater balance is also something which has to be taken in place. And so in the old times in Atlantis, and in other times also, I mean, we still have it now that people want to achieve something on a level which then brings imbalance, but they don't understand that they bring it through this I want to achieve. So yeah, I try to see this bigger picture also, because then we just go with what's next, and we don't have to worry too much that we do something in a bigger way. And it came to me that with Franz and this knowledge around Egnaton, that there's really this distortion of Egnaton is really also showing in the triangle of Germany, India, and Egypt. So when the new museum is coming back and Tutankhamun will be here, things might also connect through the pyramids in another way, because all these things have been all over the place in Egypt, and now they are in one place. So yeah, this is an interesting insight that this was not the frequency of the sun we should be in. So the new children of the sun, which are already here, they don't carry any of this distortion. So I'm also happy to see that this is already happening in evolution. So it's a forward, and we go forward, and at the same time we clear something, and it belongs together.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sabine. Yeah, I've heard somebody said that children, I think Matthias says, children who born now, they came here to heal the planet. Kids who were born before, we were healed, like, I forgot. But these kids who born now, they here to heal the, like, or not to heal, but you know what I mean. Get it us to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah, I look at it like it's our job, right? Some people, I work in business and people comment on Gen Z, people being lazy or whatever. It's so the wrong way around. Younger people are born with a different mindset because they're able to operate in a different reality. And we're the bridge generation, and our job is to actually make the transition so that their brains can actually work effectively. Like we're meant to produce the environments for them to be healthy, well, and successful, and not complain that they don't want to work the way that we worked. It's like no, no, no. That's the better generation. We need to do our work to make it so that they can function more effectively. That's the job of being a grown-up. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm preaching to the converted.
So,
Song, this song? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to play the song I put in the chat this morning. I discovered it when I was in my deep meditation overnight. It's from a band we love called Heaven. The song is called The Other Side of the Sea, and it's like a fond farewell, like we are leaving each other. I know some of us have already committed. We're going to be in the courses together over the summer. Please jump in if you still feel the urge to do that. Just get in touch with Alenka or I.
yeah.
But otherwise, we're going to part for a while. We're going to close the WhatsApp group. So there's no need to archive it because we just close it. So then we'll reopen it. So you won't get any excess messages
Yeah.
over the summer.
Yeah, I put that in the chat as well for everyone.
Right. Let me play.
Okay.
Hold on. When are you gonna close the chat?
Not yet, not right now.
Okay, perfect. Because yeah.
Whatever,
Thank you.
next week or something.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. Ah!
Let's not do it too quickly.
No, no, no.
And if you want, you can be free. This book cannot a train away from me. And take the road ahead. And don't go home and tell your friends, but this is really not the life you've planned. Just take the road ahead. I'll take a chance and leave the other side of sea. It's waiting there for me, where he don't know me. And if you want, you can be free. This book cannot a life away from me. And take the road ahead. I'll take a chance and leave the other side of sea. It's waiting there for me, where he don't know. take your love from me. Worlds made way when lies came through, and I don't care now what they'll say. I'm taking chances far away. I'll take a chance and leave the other side of sea. It's waiting there for me, where they don't know me.
All right, beautifuls. We shall see you. Much love your ways. Thank you for being with us. Ciao.